chopped and fouled off to the right side, out of play, 2-1. In the infield, from third to first, it is Banks, Wanhipa, Keepus, and Costin. The battery mate for Brendan Bowser tonight is Sloss. The 2-1. Swung on number, right side out of play near the visiting dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, even here, top 1, no score here in this one. Mount Carmel, white pants, maroon jersey, gold lettering. As the even 2-2 pitch from Bowser. Taken just outside, missed about an inch wide, full count. The hat, white front, gold lettering, gold logo on the hat, but a maroon back and maroon brim, the full count. Swung on, jam shot, right field, falls just fair in front of Smith. Rounding first is Wood. He hesitates, goes for it anyway. The throw in, not quite in time on the slide in. A leadoff double for the Indians. So Wood with an extra base hit to begin this one.
Number 2, Mays.
Marshall Mays now, the shortstop for this Wayne City side. Mays wearing a hoodie under his jersey. We'll get to what theirs looks like here after this first pitch from Bowser, who looks in, now looks back to Wood. Kicks and delivers. Squaring around but pulling back is Mays, just outside, 1-0. The Indians, white pants, black jersey, but some white pinstripes as well. White lettering across the back. 1 ball, no leading off on second base. Squaring around in base, Bowser looks back towards Wood a couple of times and base. Bowser looks back towards Wood a couple of times and fires. In the dirt, skipped in front of the plate. Nice block by Sloss, and it's going to be ball 1, 1-0. Pretty standard outfield here at D. White Field in Mount Carmel. Nothing crazy, just a nice semicircle out there. A couple of nooks and crannies in the chain link fence, but what do you expect? In the 1-0. Up and in, called a strike, 1-1. Not a cloud in the sky. First pitch was right around 4:30, which was the scheduled. It was around 4:33 the first pitch time, the 1-1. Taken inside, throw down from Sloss to second, not quite in time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Really paying a lot of attention out to Wood. Just 180 feet away from taking the lead. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second base. Bowser looks back towards him. Now to the plate. The pitch. Just inside on the breaking ball, 3-1. Bowser's only given up 3 earned runs so far this season. 21 strikeouts, including the one from Mays a batter ago. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bowser, here it is. Just caught the outer half, down and away, 3-2. So another payoff incoming. Schuster, practice swing, now set. Same with Bowser. Now in motion, the 3-2. Never mind, looked back towards second again. Wood, not a tremendous lead at second base, but enough to get the Mount Carmel defense's attention. Here it is. Swung on, jam shot, foul right side, no chance. 3-2 it stays. Bet that didn't feel good. All these Wayne City players on the back of their jerseys sporting the name Indians above their letter. The WC Wayne City logo on the top left of the jersey as well, on the chest area. 3-2 upcoming, 1 out, runner on second. Here it is. In the dirt, got past Sloss. That allows Wood to advance to third. He rounds it, but doesn't think about swiping home either. That will lead to Schuster being on first base via the free pass. So runners on the corners now for Wayne City. An early chance for them. Again, they are 0-3 on the road so far this year. Brings up Seth Scarborough. Scarborough, the right fielder here tonight for Wayne City. Looking to drive in this game's first run. Bowser out of the set. Here it is. Up and in over the head of Scarborough. Easy ball call there for the ump. 1-0. Infielder straight up. Same with the outfield. Bowser peers in, looks back towards first, sets, looks into Sloss, delivers. Cut the inner half, one apiece. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top 1, no score. Ace is in a bit of trouble, though. Runners on the corners for the Indians. Here it is to Scarborough. Swung on, popped high in the air behind home plate. Over towards its Sloss. Won't have a chance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up in the elevator shaft, that one went. So Bowser once again gets a batter in a 2-strike count. This time he's working ahead. It's 1-2. Trying to limit the damage here against Wayne City. Sets. Looks in. And the 1-2. Up and in. 2-2. Second time he's lost that fastball arm side here in just this at bat. Not too many defining features out here at D. Wide Field. The one is the scoreboard on the corner, down the line and left, right next to it, a flag that reaches up into the sky just to the right of it. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Snap throw to first, not nearly in time. But that's 2 strikeouts for Bowser, 1 of the looking variety, 1 of the swinging variety, and there are 2 down. Brings up Joel Bean.
Left fielder, number 6, Bean.
Playing left field today for Wayne City. A 2-out RBI opportunity here. Waving the bat above his head, orange bat, as Bowser looks in the first pitch delivery. Swung on, hit in the air, right field. Over towards it is Smith. Camps under it, out, number 3. So Bowser skirts out of trouble here in the first. And it's 0-0 going to the bottom half of 1.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Through half an inning, 0-0 the score here in Mount Carmel D. White Field. Mount Carmel looking to change that here in the bottom half of 1, but they will have to do so against Dawson Wood, the right-hander who will toe the rubber for the Indians today. He will face a lineup that looks like this. Leading it off, Brendan Bowser, the pitcher, trying to help himself. In the 2-hole, Santiago Juanhipa. He is the shortstop. River Deischer, the center. Levi Banks in the cleanup spot, the third baseman. Asher Costin, the first baseman, batting number 6. In the 7-hole, Will Reed, he's the left fielder today. Ryder Sloss, the catcher, in the 7th spot. Jaden Smith in right field, manning number 8, and Wade Keepis, the second baseman, rounding it out in the 9-hole. Dawson Wood began the game with a double down the right field line that just got over the head of the first baseman. Costin looks to shut down the Aces offense here in this bottom half of 1. We'll see if he can do that. Just finishing up the warm-ups here in this one. Wayne City just 1-5 so far this year. They have struggled mightily to start this year as the throw down is way wide to the right and near center field, but gotten by Musgrave, the second baseman. The last 3 games for Wayne City was Crab Orchard, a win, then a loss against Hamilton County 4-1, and then they played Johnston City, a close one, but a long one, 12-9. That final score ended up in a loss. Brendan Bowser to lead it off for Mount Carmel. Pitch to scoreless top half of 1, now leads it off in the bottom half. Wood peers in, delivers. Sharp grounder off the end of the bat and into left field. That's going to be a leadoff single for Brendan Bowser on the first pitch he sees. Had to reach out at that one on the outer half. Got it off the end cap, but somehow muscled it into left. Santiago Juanipa, the shortstop, standing in.
Runner number 4, Andrew Militoni.
Militoni will run at first base for Bowser, who is the pitcher tonight. Juanipa, right-handed batter, facing the right-handed pitcher in Dawson. Pickoff throw to first. Militoni gets back easily. Didn't even have much of a lead there. It was a quick pickoff throw, too. He got the ball and just tossed it over there. Juanipa, right-handed batter, awaiting, and here it is. Swung on, first pitch popped high in the air, right side, near foul territory, rushing over is Scarborough, and he won't be able to make the play, just a couple steps too far to the right for him to do anything with. No balls, one strike. The defense behind Wood is as follows. And left field is Bean, center field Brown, right field Scarborough. Left field in third base is Gregory, shortstop Mays, second base Musgrave, first base Schuster, and his battery mate is Peyton. Wood sets, looks back towards Militoni, the big right-hander. Out of the set, fires. Bender in there for strike 2, 0-2. Wood out of the set. Finally agrees with Peyton, looks over to Militoni. Pickoff throw, not nearly in time. Does that pickoff throw, doesn't even really set fully. So, it's a very quick pickoff move from Wood. Hands at the belt, the pitch. High, snap throw to first on the dirt, and Schuster able to scoop it up, preventing an error. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Juanipa, right-handed batter, waving his bat above his head. Little hand wiggle, but nothing too crazy. Wood sets, hands to the belt. Delivers the 1-2. Runner goes, line drive, base hit, left field, just fair down the line. Militoni rounding second. He's going to try to get 3. It's being bobbled in left field. Throw gets away, allowing Santiago to get to second base. So Militoni from first to third, Juanipa with a single and a throwing error, allowing him to get to second. And just like that, 2 straight hits. And that means 2 runners in scoring position for Mount Carmel as River Dasher stands in, another right-handed batter. Runner on second, Juanipa. Runner on third, Militoni. The pitch. Swung on, grounded to Mays. That short throw to first is scooped and in time for out number 1. That does allow Militoni to score. So it's 1-0 Mount Carmel on the 6-3 ground out, but it is an RBI. It also allowed Juanipa to get to third base.
Third baseman, number 34, Levi, money in the Banks.
Levi Banks, now the batter in the cleanup spot, third baseman. Third straight right-handed bat, sporting number 34. Wood shakes off, now agrees, and out of the set, the first pitch to Banks. In the dirt and outside, 1-0. A big looping curveball for Wood. Don't think I've seen him throw a fastball yet here in this one. Really relying on that off-speed stuff. Looks in and sets. Snap throw to first, not in time. So Wood paying a lot of attention to the runners on any base. Both pitchers have here early in this ball game. The 1-0. Inside and tight, 2-0. So Banks in the driver's seat early, 2 balls, no strikes. Juanipa at third, getting a nice lead in the 2-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield behind the plate. Peyton rushing over, near the fence, makes the underhanded grab for out number 2. So Banks goes down on the pop fly, or pop out, I should say, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 11, Asher Costin.
Asher Costin now steps in on the left-handed side. Has that slide protector oven mitt in his back pocket. Open stance for Costin, the third baseman. 2 outs here, bottom half of 1-0 Aces. Wood with the pitch. Bender way wide, 1-0. Struggling to get ahead early in counts is Wood. Got ambushed by Bowser on the first pitch of the game for him, leading to a single as the 1-0 delivery to Costin. Fastball, squibbed foul, 1-1. Juanipa got ahead in the, well, he got behind the count 0-2, but pulled one down the left field line for a hit. Dasher got ahead in the count. Banks just now got ahead in the count. It's 1-1 right now on Costin. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Wood sets, hands at the belt. Here it is. Outside once more, 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Will Reed, the left fielder for Mount Carmel, trying to extend this inning and get another on the board. Pickoff move, Juanipa back with a dive. So 1-0 Mount Carmel, bottom half of 1. Costa on the left side awaits, and here it is. Swung on, popped foul, and out of play. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces everywhere on the scoreboard. Not quite in that crazy situation where it's the second inning and there are 2 on. Maybe a 2-2 ball game. That's really when deuces are wild. But a small deuces wild situation here. Juanipa takes his lead at third. Wood gives him a look, sets, hands to the belt. Big breath, and the 2-2. Swung on, fought off foul, that one to the left side, opposite field. Nice curveball in the outer half. Wayne City, again, just 1-5 on the year, winless on the road. Behind early in this one, bottom half of 1. Here's the 2-2 once more. High and wide, we'll have a payoff. Wayne City after tonight will play Gallatin County, Grayville, and Weber their next 3. Gallatin County is tomorrow at Gallatin County. The payoff pitch. Costin takes high, ball 4. So Costin will reach via the free pass. He's the 3rd Mount Carmel player to reach in this inning alone. Brings up Will Reed, the left fielder.
The left fielder, number 28, Will Reed.
Relaying the signs of the infield is the catcher Peyton for Wayne City. A long road trip here to begin the season for Wayne, or the past couple games for Wayne City, as Wood sets and delivers the first pitch to Reed. High, 1-0. They were at Hamilton County, at Johnston City, now at Mount Carmel, and will be at Gallatin County tomorrow. Finally back at home on the 10th against Grayville. The 1-0 pitch. Low below the knees, 2-0. Runners on the corners here for Mount Carmel. Costin on first, Juanipa on third. Reed, the right-handed batter. The pitch. Runner goes, that is a lazy fly ball left field. In on it is Bean, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Aces strike first, 1-0 Mount Carmel going into the second.
Wayne City, 0.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to a lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines. 811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence posts or something like that, call that service. Give us 2 business days. That's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
1-0 Mount Carmel here in the top half of the second inning. Mount Carmel able to strike first in their bottom half of the first. They had 2 hits, did score a run, did leave 2 on base though, but they did bat 6. Wayne City had some traffic of their own in that first inning. They left 2 base runners on after Wood got a leadoff double, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and Schuster got a 1-out walk, but Bowser able to come back, strike out Scarborough, and make Bean fly out softly to right field. We'll see how he does against the bottom of this order. It'll be Dutch Payton to lead it off for Wayne City, the catcher here in this one. Right-handed bat. Waves a red bat in the air. Black batting gloves for him. Bowser, the right-handed pitcher, looks in, sets, and delivers. Just inside 1-0. Bowser does not use the windup. Strictly from the set position is where he pitches. Hands just above the belt, chest area, the 1-0. Taken at the knees for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much of a breeze at all. If anything, it's blowing in from right. The pitch, high and tight, 2-1. 2 strikeouts in that first inning for him, but did allow 1 hard hit ball from Wood. The pitch, softly chopped back right into the fence in front of my face. Count stays. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 offering from Bowser. Swung on, number over to first. Fielding is Costin. He'll step on the bag himself for out number 1. So an easy first out there. A 3 unassisted for Costin. Brings in
number 4, Brown.
Jaden Brown now manning center field for this Indians team. Right-handed batter. Here it is from Bowser. Swung on and missed down and away, 0-1. Just blew it by him. Seemed like Brown was way behind on that fastball. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here it is. Swung on and missed, foul tipped actually into the mitt of Sloss, 0-2. Bowser working quickly from that set position. Peers in, shakes off, shakes again. Shakes again, now agrees. Sets in the 0-2 1-out pitch. Bender just inside, 1-2. Brown, the center fielder, steps back in the box after a brief intermission. Bowser agrees, and here it is. Called strike 3. Bender caught the zone, middle, but the second looking K of the day for Vernon Bowser, 3rd overall. So a quick 2 outs.
Number 3, Musgrave.
As Landis Musgrave digs in. 3rd straight right-handed bat that Bowser will face. Here it is. Fastball in her half, missed. A little low, it looked like. 1-0. Bowser agrees, the 1-0. Fastball again, missed inside again, 2-0. On deck, the 9-hole hitter, Kane Gregory. Bowser looking to get a 1-2-3 here in the second inning. He sets, kicks, fires. That one just missing as well. So all 3 fastballs, 3 balls, it's 3-0. Bowser trying to work his way back into this one. Musgrave just trying to extend the inning. Here it is. The automatic is in there, bullseye, 3-1. Bowser number 5 in this one. Bowser, the 1-1 offering. Taken at the knees for strike 2. So after an aggressive start to the at-bat, Gregory has taken 2 straight fastballs. That one looked like it was in the nuclear zone. 1-2. Here it is. Taken just an inch outside. Count evened up. Musgrave with a small lead over up first each of these throws. Nothing too aggressive. Doubt anyone. It's going with 2 outs. Bowser still looking towards him, and the 2-2. Spiked one in the dirt. Nice pick by Sloss. Count is full. So Bowser really attacking this bottom of the order with fastballs primarily. Now in danger of walking 2 straight. Count is full at 3-2. 2 outs. Top of the second, 1-0 Mount Carmel. Bowser sets, looks in. And the pitch. There it goes. Swung on and missed. Never mind. It was tipped back into the glove. No, it wasn't. So Sloss throws it, and that is out number 3. So a drop third strike and a put out. And that is the 4th strikeout of the day for Brennan Bowser. 1-0 Aces going to the bottom half of 2.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Heart of broken love has taught to cry.
The Wabash Valley Arts Council through Heart of Texas Records presents Justin Trevino from RFD TV's Country Family Reunion, Tuesday, April 15th at 7:30 p.m. in the WVC Brubeck Theater.
'Cause I'm a mighty lonesome guy.
Scan the QR code for tickets today.
Thank y'all.
Back here at D. White Field, it is Mount Carmel and Wayne City doing battle. 1-0 Mount Carmel early here in the bottom half of 2. The bottom 3 due up for Mount Carmel. It's Ryder Sloss, Jaden Smith, and Wade Keepis, the 3 due up. They did some damage in the first, got 2 knocks and a run scored, but did leave 2 on base. Dawson Wood looking to have a bit of a cleaner inning after his opponent, Brendan Bowser, did so in the top half of this inning, striking out 2, just walking 1. So we'll see what goes on here in this half inning. Ryder Sloss, again, the catcher for this Mount Carmel Golden Aces squad, will lead it off here in the bottom of 2. Mount Carmel here at home is undefeated, 3-0 at D. White Field. The past 3 games here at home was against Co-op. That was a 12-4 win. They then played Fairfield here on the 22nd, March 22nd. That was an 8-3 win. And then Newton, that was back on March 31st. That was an 8-5 win. So scoring a lot of runs here when batting in the bottom half of innings.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
Ryder Sloss digs in on the right side. Bit of a meeting on the bump, but now the infielders going back to their respective positions. Couple of taps of home plate, and Sloss is ready. Wood stepping on the rubber. He does work from the windup with no runners on in the first pitch. Way wide, 1-0. Wind starting to pick up a tad. Wind slightly blowing the flag out and left the pitch. Swung on and just past the diving glove of Gregory over at third, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Ryder Sloss. So a courtesy runner coming in now. That's going to be Brody English.
The right fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
Brings up Jaden Smith, the right fielder.
For the catcher, number 3, Brody English.
Second straight inning where Mount Carmel has got the leadoff runner on. Smith, right-handed batter. Snap throw to first, not in time. Not even back with a dive was English. Wood looks back now out of the set position. Here it is. Down and away, ball 1. Looked like a changeup. Smith manning right field in this one. The right-hander takes a strike at the letters, 1-1. Wood as well as had trouble working ahead to batters. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickoff throw, not nearly in time. Still keep us first base Militoni. 2-0 Mount Carmel. Pickoff throw to second, close, a little too close for comfort there, but back in safely was Keepus. Wood looks back to Keepus. Keepus goes on the delayed steal, the pitch inside a rip toward the third base bag and foul. So Keepus was off before Wood even released it or began his motion. Stands on the first base side of the rubber, shakes a couple of times, 3 times to be exact, now finally agrees with Peyton. He sets, looks back to Keepus, and the 1-1. In the dirt, skipped just in front of the plate, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1, 2 outs, 2-0 Aces. 2 runners on. Dasher the batter, right-handed batter. Pitch to him. Swung on, line drive left field. That's going to drop in front of Bean. Rounding third, heading home is Keepus, and it's going to be 3-0 Mount Carmel on the RBI single from River Dash. Second RBI of the night for him.
The third baseman, number 34, Levi. Money in the banks.
So Levi Banks now batting, popped out in foul territory to Dutch Payton his first time. Looks to avenge that here. The pitch, there goes the runner outside and in the dirt. Both runners do advance. So Militoni to third base and Dasher to second. Count 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Stepping off is Wood, wiping off some dirt in front of the rubber now sets and agrees with Peyton. And into his motion, the 1-0. In the dirt again, nice scoop backhanded by Peyton to keep that in front of him. Fourth and fifth runs in scoring position, that being Militoni and Dasher. 2 outs. 2-0 count to Banks. Here it is. That one also in the dirt. Wood after that one, which was even wider than the first couple as it's 3-0. Looked down towards the mound and is swiping at the dirt in front. See if he fixed his landing spot a tad. He sets, hands belt high, the 3-0. Automatic take and an automatic strike, 3-1. The flag now stagnant in left field. Wind has died down a bit. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And here it is from Wood. Swung on and missed. A little out in front of that breaker. It's 3-2. Payoff incoming. Banks, the right-hander, against Wood, the right-hander, who now sets after shaking Peyton a couple of times. The 3-2. Swung on, high fly ball, left field. Back on it is Bean, tailing towards the line and makes the catch for out number 3. So Mount Carmel strains 2, but gets 2. It's 3-0 Mount Carmel, heading to the top of the third.
Get freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a Ford Bronco up to $20,000 off and get a new 2025 F-150 with payments as low as $542 a month. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. You have freedom of choice at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a new 2025 Jeep Wrangler with payments as low as $304 a month and 2025 Grand Cherokee L as low as $479 a month. Come in today or go to SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here in Mount Carmel, Illinois, D. White Field. As Mount Carmel in front 3-0 on top of Wayne City here going into the top of the third. Mount Carmel scoring 1 in the first, 2 in the second. Bowser out there for a third inning of work. So far, Bowser's 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, has given up a hit to the leadoff man, Dawson Wood, who will lead off this inning. But other than that, has done a very good job of inducing soft contact. Mount Carmel trying to stay perfect here at home. 3-0 so far this year. Wayne City 0-3 when batting at the top of the inning. Throw down from Sloss is caught by Wanipa, and that signals the beginning of this third. Standing in, as mentioned, Dawson Wood, the pitcher and leadoff man.
Number 17, Wood.
Right-handed batter. Yeah, it's bright pink and baby blue batting gloves. Practice hack now sets. So does Bowser. And the first pitch to him. At their knees, and that is strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Bowser sets, and here it is. Swung on, tapper foul. Right behind the plate. So quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Just about an hour into this one. Well, a little under an hour, about 50 minutes. It's 3-0 Mount Carmel. Top 3, the 0-2. Ooh, got him off balance there. Thought about swinging at the breaker inside, but just missed. 1-2. Dawson Wood, 1 for 1 today, doubled to lead off this ball game. Did not come around to score. The 1-2. High and wide, 2-2. Left that one glove side. One thing that Bowser's been struggling with, he has missed the fastball up high so far tonight. The 2-2. Swung on, little soft grounder to Wanipa at short, picks it up, throws, and got him by about half a step for out number 1. So 1 out here in the top of the third. Ball really slows down on this
Number 2.
relatively high infield grass. As Marshall Mays steps in, especially on soft contact. Mays, another right-handed bat. Not many left-handed batters on either of these lineups. The pitch inside, almost got him on the elbow, 1-0. Mays, the shortstop for this Wayne City team, is wearing an elbow guard, a small one, but it's there. The 1-0. Inside once more, missed, 2-0. Bowser looks in, sets, hands chest high, delivers. Swung on, fouled right back, and that is 2-1. The 2-1 offering. In there, the knees, count evened up at 2 apiece. Not a cloud in the sky. Would be a beautiful day if it was about 20 degrees warmer. 46 right now. The pitch. Outside in the dirt, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top 3. 3-0. Aces in front. And the payoff. Swung on, popped high in the air. Might be playable for Costin, who ranges over to his right. Sloss over as well, but it hits off of the bleachers in foul territory on the right side, out of play. So good at bat here from Wood. This will be the 7th pitch, from Mays. This will be the 7th pitch of the at bat upcoming. Count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bowser sets, looks in, and another payoff. Swung on, chopper to first, over towards it is Keepus, picks it up, slings it to first to Costin, and that is out number 2. So 2 gone here in the 3rd frame. Brings up Logan Schuster. No batting gloves again on this 40-degree day.
Schuster.
Is quite the choice. You get that off the end of the batter, jam yourself, and you'll be stinging for days. I guess he doesn't care that much. First pitch to him. Swung on, chopped right back to Bowser. Scoops, underhand toss to Costin, out, number 3. So a fairly easy 3rd inning for Bowser. We go to the bottom half of 3, 3-0, Aces.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
3-0 Mount Carmel. Dawson Wood back on the mound after a laboring 2nd inning, and where he faced 7 of the 9 Mount Carmel batters. It'll be Asher Costin to lead it off here in the 3rd against Wood, his first time he walked. Wood has struck out 1, walked 2. Here in this one so far, giving up 3 runs. So we'll see how the right-hander fares here in this bottom half of the 3rd. throw down signifies the beginning of this bottom half of the third inning. Asher Costin, left-handed bat, stands in for the second time. Again, walked his first time, so technically no at-bats for him, but one plate appearance. Wood will work out of the windup to begin this frame. He has given up a leadoff single in each of the first two. We'll see how he does here in this third. Looks into Peyton. In the wind, the pitch. It's inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. That one low inside and in the dirt. 2-0. Costin on the year, 389 clip. Has driven in 7. 2 balls, no strikes. Wood steps towards the first base side and delivers. Hanger popped up right behind home plate for Peyton, who misses it completely, and that's going to be quite the break that Costin catches there. 2-1. Seemed like Peyton never really got his footing under him. So 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Wood on the 2-1. Swung on, up the middle, and through past the diving glove of Mays, who ranged towards the second base bag but couldn't get it. And that is a third straight leadoff single for the Aces.
The left fielder, number 28, Will Reed.
Brings up Will Reed, who flew out to left field to Bean his first time. It's a deep fly out towards the line that ended the first inning. So Wood now will have to worry about Costin over at first. Looks towards him in the pitch. Swung on, softly grounded to third. Gregory picks it up, goes to Musgrave for 2, for 1, over to first, not in time. So Costin out at second. Reed does a reach via the fielder's choice on first. Brings up Ryder Sloss.
The catcher, number 15, Ryder Sloss.
Singled and came around his score in his first at-bat in the second inning. 1 out here in the third, 3-0 Mount Carmel. Wood looking over towards Reed, pickoff throw. Not close. Sloss, right-handed bat. Wood sets, looks back, and out of the stretch delivers. High, 1-0. Wood has done a decent job of limiting damage. He has stranded 2 base runners in each of the first 2 innings. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here it is. Swung on and popped in the air, medium deep, right center field. That's going to drop into the alley and just sit in the grass. Rounding second, heading to third is Costin, and that is going to be a double for Ryder Sloss. Excuse me, that's Reed now on third base. So a 1-out double puts 2 men in scoring position for Mount Carmel.
Jaden Smith.
I tell you what, that ball just
Brody English.
sat down in that outfield grass. So Jaden Smith. Now the batter is Brody English will run for Ryder Sloss at second base. Smith has a chance here. Driving a couple. First pitch to him. Way outside and wide. Peyton, a nice backhanded pick. 1 ball, no strikes. Peyton has not really let anything get past him to the backstop here in this one so far. Say that, someone knock on wood. Know how the announcer's jinx goes. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. And here it is. That one low, gets past Peyton. Here comes the runner, safe, and it's 4-0 Mount Carmel. So Will Reed scores sliding. Told you about that announcer's jinx. Well, as soon as I said something, that one got him off the shin guard, careened out to the right side. Reed came in scoring, and now Brody English at third. Just like that, 2-0, 4-0 Mount Carmel here in the bottom of the third. Jaden Smith awaits the 2-0. Here it is. Swung on, stinger to short, fielded by Mays, throws to first, and that is going to be out, number 2. But the run does score, and an RBI for Jaden Smith on a productive at-bat. Brings up Wade Keepus.
Wade Keepus.
He had an infield hit his first time. A little nubber back to Wood on the mound, but speed, he was able to beat it out. Wood with the first pitch out of the windup. Down low, 1-0. Started him out with a breaking ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, 5-0 Mount Carmel here in the bottom of the third. Swung on, popped foul, and well out of play. So count evened up at 1 apiece, 2 outs, bottom 3. Keepus the batter, Wood still on the bump for Wayne City. And the pitch. Bender, big swing and a miss. 1-2. So the breaking ball, when located well, is Wood's best pitch. Not much velocity to speak of. He's given up a lot of hard contact so far. The 1-2. Swung on, stinger up the middle. Brown towards it, makes the catch as it was right at him. So that is out. Number 3, a line out to center will end the inning. But the Aces do score 2 more. 5-0 Mount Carmel.
Wayne City, 0.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Parker Linson. I'm a second-level nursing student at Wabash Valley College. We were able to get hands-on experience with a mannequin that has real breath sounds, real, lung sounds, and can cough and, do different things. That makes it really unique to have that kind of experience right here on campus. And then we've done clinicals. Being able to go into those ICUs and emergency departments and be able to see those critical patients, it is a very good experience. Being able to be in that position and look back to where I come from, it's just awesome to be able to have that experience.
So a 5-0 score here in the top half of the 4th inning. Bowser, in his 4th inning of work, has so far only given up 1 hit, 2 walks. He has struck out 4 Wayne City Indians here today, coming off his first 1-2-3 inning in the 3rd, in which he got Wood, Mays, and Schuster, the top 3, all to ground out softly. He will face now the middle of the order, Scarborough, Bean, and Peyton. See what he can do against the big hitters. Right-hander Seth Scarborough, the right fielder, digs in. His first time he struck out swinging. See if he has any better luck against Bowser here, his second try. Bowser sets and fires the first one. Swung on, pop foul, right side out of play, 0-1. Not a cloud in the sky. Again, I'm going to say this for I think the 3rd time here today. If it was 20 degrees warmer, it'd be the perfect day. But sadly, it is not. The 1-0, the 0-1, I should say, is stung over to right field near the line as Smith can't quite get there. A touch out of reach for him. It was a long foul ball, though, so it'll be an 0-2 count. Smith dove after it. Superman style, just couldn't quite get there. So no balls, 2 strikes. Bowser getting a new baseball. Now steps on the rubber. Looks in, shakes a couple of times, now agrees and sets. Hands belt high and the 0-2. In the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 upcoming. Swung on, soft chopper, just foul outside of the third baseline. So we'll do it again. One and 2. Bowser looks in, shakes again. Now nods in agreeance, sets, and out of the stretch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 5th strikeout of this late afternoon, early evening for Brendan Bowser. And it brings up Joel Bean.
Number 6, Bean.
Shadows are starting to take effect here as the sun is setting. Bowser sets and delivers. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Shadows outstretching all the way to the first base side. Long Shadows for each player, the 0-1. Inside, almost got him. 1-1. Shadows mostly of the trees. One large shadow all the way stretching out to shallow center field. Bit of a break and then one long one out across the mound and the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here it is. Way wide, 2-1. On deck is Dutch Payton, the Indians' backstop. The 2-1. Inside and high, 3-1. So after getting ahead in the count with a swing and miss, 3 straight balls has put Bean in the driver's seat. Bowser sets, looks in, and delivers. Inside, ball 4. So a third walk of the afternoon given up by Bowser.
14, Peyton.
Brings up Dutch Payton. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out into a 3 unassisted to Costin his first time. Bowser the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. High cheddar right past him, 0-1. Infield double play depth. Outfield straight up. If anything's hit to right field, Smith might have some problems with the sun, the way it's setting. The 0-1. Inside and a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count evened up. Joel Bean not a very aggressive lead over at first. Bowser not really paying any attention to him. Does give him a look. And now sets. The 1-1. Swung on, foul tipped right behind the play, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bowser shakes, nods, and sets. Out of the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, but right between the wickets of Sloss, right back behind him, and the runner is going to advance. Rounding second, heading to third is Bean, and he's going to get there. Both runners advance 180 feet on the strikeout. So a strikeout registered, runner on third base now. Brings up Jaden Brown. So 2 gunner on third, the pitch in the dirt. Sloss blocks it in front of him. 6th strikeouts so far for Bowser. The 1-0. Outside 2-0. Runner on third is Bean. That'll be the Indians' first run of the game. The 2-0. In the dirt, in between the wickets again. That's going to allow Bean to score standing. And it's 5-1. Count 3 balls, no strikes as well. So 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Bowser sets. Fires. Automatic take, and that's ball 4. So the 2 runners that have reached in this inning have reached via the free pass. 1 run has scored.
Number 3, Musgrave.
And it brings up Landis Musgrave as there's going to be a meeting on the bump. So top of the 4th, 5-1 Mount Carmel in front. So far it's gone strikeout, walk, in this inning. Bean, who was the second batter and walked, was able to score after a couple of wild pitches. Looks like Bowser will stay in this one, the big righty. He'll face Musgrave, who walked his first time. Brown, the runner on first. Bowser, the first pitch. Swung on, popped high in the air behind the plate. Towards its Sloss, but it's out of play, so strike 1. So 0-1 the count. Small lead over at first is Brown. The 0-1. In the dirt, nice block. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch. Runner goes. In the dirt, throw down from Sloss, not nearly in time, and Karam's into center field, but no advance from Brown. So a stolen base for him. Count 2-1. Bowser from the set position. Looks in. The 2-1 offering. Outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. So Bowser once again behind in the count, looking to avoid walking a second straight. The 3-1. Swung on and missed down the middle, 3-2. So we have a payoff incoming, runner on second base. 2 outs, top 4, 5-1 Mount Carmel. Here it is. Called strike 3 at the knees, and that is out number 3 as well. So another strikeout for Bowser, and he strands 1 at second base. 1 does score on a wild pitch, and it's 5-1 Mount Carmel, halfway through 4.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the physical therapy assistant program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the physical therapy assistant program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.
My name is Jacob Fiskus. I'm from Oberlin, Illinois, and I'm a part of the Ag Business Program here at Wabash Valley. I grew up on a row crop operation and also grew up showing cattle at the state and national level. Collegiate Farm Bureau here at Wabash Valley. We went to the Farm Bureau annual meeting in Chicago, so we got to network with a bunch of different people, and we accepted the Chapter of the Year award through Farm Bureau, so that was really fun. There's a lot more in the agriculture industry than I ever imagined, and coming here has kind of helped me to learn about some of those things. This is where I felt the most comfortable, and I'm glad I made the decision.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So a couple of changes here for Wayne City. Bottom half of 4. New pitcher is Logan Schuster. With that, Wood moves to second. Scarborough to first, and Musgrave out to right field. So a slew of defensive movements for the Indians with the new arm on the mound. Schuster, big right-hander, will be towing the rubber to begin this bottom half of the 4th. That's a 5-1 Aces lead. And it'll be the top half of the order. Bowser, Wanipa, and Dasher will be the 3 that Schuster face. Here in this one, just continues to get colder here in Mount Carmel. I swear I'm up here shivering. I mean, it is still as cold can be. Right now it's 33 degrees to be exact. So early when I said we were a little lucky because, you know, up north they are dealing with degrees of the mid-30s. Well, we are at that point. So nice, sunny, but chilly night in Mount Carmel. Brennan Bowser to bat. He has reached both times, a single and a walk.
The pitcher, number 13, Brendan Bowser.
See what Bowser can do against the new arm. So Schuster, the new pitcher, shakes, agrees, and out of the windup. He fires the first pitch to Bowser. Swung on, jam shot, right side and foul, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. And here is the 0-1 offering. High, 1-1. On deck is Santiago Wanipa. He is 1 for 1. The 1-1 pitch. High. Bowser now ahead in the count. 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Schuster, the pitch. Swung on, popped on the infield off the end of the bat and foul. Right side in foul territory, but catch is made by Scarborough for out number 1. So we'll pop out to begin the day for Schuster.
The shortstop, number 10, Santiago Wanipa.
So Santiago Wanipa to bat. 1 for 1 at a single and sac fly. So 1 RBI on the day for him. First pitch to the right-handed batter. Takes a breaker low. 1-0. So the 1-0 to him. Outside, 2-0. Wanipa coming into play today, a .312 hitter. Just 1 extra base hit with 1 double. 2 balls, no strikes. And here it is. High now. He's way in the driver's seat, 3-0. See if he has the green light. 5-1 the score here in the bottom of the fourth. Aces in front of Wayne City. The 3-0 from Schuster. Santiago squares around, pulls it back, and takes ball 4. Ball gets to the backstop. Juanipa rounds first, an aggressive turn at second base. The throw, nice throw by Peyton, gets him out after a slight hesitation from Juanipa rounding first. So it's a walk and a great throw from Peyton to retire the second batter in a row.
Number 9, River Dasher.
Brings up River Dasher. He is 1 for 2 with 2 RBI here so far this evening. First pitch to Dasher. Swung on, jam shot to third. Picked up by Gregory. Throw over to first. Out, number 3. So, a 1-2-3 inning for Schuster in his first inning of work. 5-1 Mount Carmel through 5.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
So a pitching change for Mount Carmel as well. Landon Johnson on the mound, making his 3rd appearance of this season. So far, he's only thrown 2 2/3. He has given up 3 hits, 1 run, walked 3, struck out 2 in those 2 2/3. That rounds out to an ERA of 2.62. With that, Bowser moves over to second. Everything else the same, so keep us out of the game, at least defensively, for right now. Throw down, and we'll begin this top half of the 5th. Wayne City down 4. It's 5-1 Aces right now, as leading off is Kane Gregory.
Number 5, Gregory.
Gregory today is 0 for 1. Struck out looking his first time. Now faces the new right-hander in Landon Johnson. First pitch, squares around, pulls back, ball 1 outside. Gregory again with that Metal Victus pencil bat. The 1-0. Swung on and missed 1-1. Now I believe there's also a blue variety of the Victus pencil bat, but Gregory just rocking the original yellow with the eraser up near the top. The 1-1. Got the zone on the inner half, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson quickly working ahead. Out of the windup, the 1-2. In the dirt. Count evened up. So Wayne City not really making anything easy except for that 1-2-3 third for Mount Carmel pitching. Down at 2-2, here it is. Swung on off the end of the bat, lofted in the air to right. Smith right there to make the catch, though, for out number 1. So 1 gone here in the 5th.
Wood.
Brings up Dawson Wood, the now second baseman. He was the starter for Wayne City. He'll await the first pitch from Johnson. Here it is. Inside, got him leaning back, 1-0. Dawson 1 for 2 with a leadoff double in this one. He is the only Wayne City Indian with a hit so far. Second pitch to him, the 1-0. Inside again, 2 balls, no strikes. So Johnson working from behind, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, jam shot, shallow right field, just behind the second base bag, and that is going to be second hit of the day for Dawson Wood. Softly hit just behind Bowser, who couldn't get to it, out there in the Bermuda Triangle. It's going to be 1 on here for Wayne City.
Mays.
Brings up Marshall Mays, Wayne City shortstop. Johnson now out of the set. The pitch. Down and away, 1-0. Wood did not try and steal a bag. First time he got on, though, he was on second base instead of first. Decent lead for him. The 1-0. Doesn't go. That's a soft fly ball into right field, drops right in front of the center fielder and Dasher. And that's 2 straight softly hit singles for Wayne City. Wood up to second. Brings up 3-hole hitter Logan Schuster.
Number 15, Schuster.
Schuster, the new pitcher in this one for Wayne City. The Indians looking to get their way back into this one. First pitch to him. High end tight, snap throw over to first, not in time. On the snap throw, Wood advances to third base, so runners now in the corners. Count 1-0 as it was high and inside. So now, second run for the Indians, just 90 feet away. Johnson sets and out of the stretch. Inside, 2-0. Mays on first with a much bigger lead than what Wood had. Johnson gives him a look, now sets. The 2-0, runner goes. Low, 3-0. Throw down from Sloss. In time by a mile, and they got him. So caught stealing was Marshall Mays for the second out of the inning. Now Schuster will have to get one down to score that run from third. 3 balls, no strikes. 2 outs. Here it is. In there for a strike, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Johnson, here it is. Swung on right back to Johnson. Kicked off his glove, picks it up calmly, throws to first, out number 3. So, for the second time, Schuster goes down via the 1-3. We go to the bottom half of 5-1, Mount Carmel.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
811, if you're not familiar with that, it's a Julie program in the state of Illinois. It's actually nationwide, but that's a free service. The utilities take care of that. Customer wanting to dig or plant flowers or fence post or something like that, call that service, give us 2 business days, that's the law, 2 business days notice. We'll come out and we'll locate all the underground utilities in your area and make sure that you know where you're able to dig and you can dig safely, and we're protected and you're protected that way.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Bottom half of the 5th, upcoming 5-1 Mount Carmel. Here in this one, it'll be Levi Banks, Asher Costin, and Will Reed, the 3-2 up for Mount Carmel against Logan Schuster, who is in his 2nd inning of work, was able to get an unconventional 1-2-3, but a 1-2-3 nonetheless in the 4th inning. The first 1-2-3 that Wayne City pitcher has forced in this one. We'll see how he does in the 2nd inning of work for him. Wayne City was able to get a couple of softly hit singles in the top half of this inning, but stranded them after one was caught stealing. So Mount Carmel just 6 outs away from a win. Here in this one, they will bat a couple of times more, though. Here comes Levi Banks.
The third baseman, number 34, Levi. Money in the bank. Who you really rooting for? Like a kid that had bad from January to no.
Schuster, first pitch to Banks. Out of the windup. Never mind, time is called. Banks so far today, 0 for 2, popped out to Peyton in foul territory in the 1st inning, flew out deeply to Bean in left in the 2nd inning. Out of the windup, Schuster the pitch. Inside, 1-0. Mount Carmel has worked ahead this entire game. They scored in the 1st, 1. In the 2nd and the 3rd, they each scored 2. It's the 1-0 from Schuster, who kicks and fires. High and way inside, 2-0. Only inning in which Mount Carmel hasn't scored is the 4th. So 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody out, bottom half of 5 from Schuster to Banks. Looked at the eyes, 3-0. So Schuster falling behind here. Here it is. Ball 4, 2nd walk given up by Schuster. So Banks will lead this inning off with a base runner. And brings up Asher Costin. As Andrew Militoni comes in to run for Levi Banks.
Now batting number 11, the first baseman, Asher Costin.
So Militoni over at first instead of Banks. Militoni running for him.
Number 4, Andrew Militoni.
Costin is 1 for 1 today. Single and a walk. Pickoff throw to Militoni. Ball gets away, but Militoni will not advance. Costin, the only left-handed bat in this Mount Carmel lineup, against the right-hander Schuster, who will be out of the stretch. The pitch. There goes the runner, high and outside, bobbled by Payton. That's a stolen base from Militoni. So Militoni now in scoring position for Costin. One ball, no strikes, no outs. Bottom half of 5, 5-1 Mount Carmel. Schuster to Costin. Taken down and away, past Payton into the backstop, allowing Militoni to take third. He rounds it hard, but goes back to the bag. So a stolen base and a wild pitch later. And a walk turns into a runner on third. 2 balls, no strikes. Schuster agrees and sets. Looks towards Militoni and the 2-0 to Costin. Taken high and tight, 2-1 on the fastball. Costin still ahead in the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Couple of taps of home plate. Bit of an open stance for the lefty. And the 2-1 to him from Schuster. Taken high and wide, 3-1. See if they give Costin anything to hit with Will Reed on deck. Three balls, 1 strike. No outs, runner on third base. Schuster with the pitch. Swung on, popped high in the air, foul territory, back on it is Payton, should be playable, but he misses it again. The second one he's missed. Count full. So Costin gets himself second breath of life here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Militoni on third base. First and second open. And the payoff to Costin. Swung on, fly ball center field. To the left is Brown, makes, never mind, he dropped it. Was in and out of the glove. Costin getting to second base and Militoni scoring. So an E8 will allow a run to score and allow Costin to get to second.
Left fielder, number 28, Will Reed.
Will Reed now batting. He's flown out and reached on a fielder's choice. He did come around to score, though, on a wild pitch in the third. So it's 6-1 now, Mount Carmel. So a 2-base error allowing the run to score. That's a rough one. I mean, it was popped in and out of the glove of Brown. It was deep enough to score the run anyway, but he would have really liked that first out. First pitch to Reed with a runner on second. From Schuster, here it is. Swung on, sharp grounder. Nice backhand stop by Mays. Looks towards third, no one there. Throws across the diamond to first for out number 1. Costin does advance to third base. Brings up Ryder Sloss. He's the only ace with multiple hits today, 2 for 2, a double and a single. Has a chance to drive in the 7th run of the day for Mount Carmel. Right-handed bat against the right-handed pitcher in Logan Schuster. First pitch to him out of the stretch. Taken at the letters, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on third base is Costin. Here it is. Swung on, popped up, foul. On deck, Jaden Smith. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 base runner, he is on third base in Costin. Schuster looks in the 1-1 offering. Taken high, 2-1. Schuster, a bit of a slow worker on the mound. Looks into Payton. Agrees, sets. Hands chest high. Adjusting the ball in his mitt in the pitch. Swung on, ripped high and deep left field. Hooking foul. So a long strike, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Costin on third. Count evened up, 6-1 aces, bottom five. Schuster the pitch. Taken high and tight, count full. Schuster sets the pitch. Outside, ball four. So Sloss reaches via the free pass.
The right fielder, number 5, Jaden Smith.
Brings up Jaden Smith.
Courtesy runner for the catcher, number 3, Brody English.
Brody English running for Sloss. Here's Jaden Smith. English, nice lead. Runner goes. Swung on and popped foul. No balls, one strike. One out. English, another nice lead. Looking back towards him is Schuster, he sets. Schuster looks in. The 0-1, runner goes. Inside ball one, throw down from Peyton. It's cut off by the shortstop Mays. Skips in front of him, runner now comes home and Costin. He scores. No tag even trying to be applied. And it's 7-1 aces. An interesting turn of events there as Mays thought that Costin was going all the way on a double steal attempt, tried to cut off the throw in front of the second base bat, and when he tried to scoop it, got away, allowing Costin to score. So 7-1 Mount Carmel. English on second base for Smith. He's 0 for 2, but does have an RBI. The 1-1. Taken high, 2-1. Two balls, one strike, one out. Bottom five. Schuster looks back towards English at second, the pitch. Swung on, chopped third base side and fouled. Backhanded play by Gregory in foul territory. Count even at 2 apiece. One out, runner on second. 7-1 Mount Carmel. Bottom five. Schuster looks back towards English in the pitch. Swung on, popped in the air, right side foul territory, and it will drift out of play. Count stays. So 2-2 still. Keep us on deck. Pitch, there goes the runner. Bounced in front of Payne, throw down in the dirt, not in time. So count full and English gets to third. Three balls, two strikes, one out. And a runner 90 feet away. Schuster sets. And the 3-2. Taken high, ball four. And another walk. Third of the inning. It's going to be a meeting on the mound. So runners on the corners now for Keepus. He's 1 for 2 at an infield single back in the second. Temperature still dropping. Shadows now all the way across the outfield, spanning from the fence out in right center, all the way to the trees out of play on the left side. So, meeting concludes. 7-1 the score. Keepus the batter. Only one out here in the fifth.
Wade, Keepus.
Tell you what, it would be hard to double off Keepus even if they got a rollover to a middle infielder. Runners at the corners, 1 out. First pitch to Keepus. Squares around, misses the bunt attempt. 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 7-1 Aces. Schuster looks in, agrees, looks towards each runner and sets. Out of the stretch. There goes the runner, chopped in play, a little squibber up the first base line. Run scores, throw to first, gets away behind the first base bag. Here comes Jaden Smith rounding third, Keepus to second base, and on a little chopper right in front of the dish, 2-run score for Mount Carmel. So Keepus reaches. It's going to be a throwing error on Schuster. And 2-run score.
Second baseman, number 13.
It's 9-1 Mount Carmel. Brings up Brennan Bowser. Bowser today has reached twice. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. Pickoff throw back to second, not in time. Schuster sets, looks back towards Keepus, who has a large lead at second base. And the first pitch to Bowser. Swung on up the middle, that's going to sneak through. Keepus rounds third, heading home. He's going to score easily. It's RBI single for Brennan Bowser. Now 10-1. Brings up Santiago Juanipa.
Number 10, Santiago Juanipa.
He's 1 for 2, has an RBI on a sac fly, a single and a walk. On first is Bowser. Pickoff throw almost gets away from Scarborough. So 10-1, Mount Carmel in front. Stepping off is Schuster. It's one of his teammates yelled runner. Schuster agrees with Peyton, sets. And the pitch to Juanipa, the right-handed batter. Swung on, chopper to third, charging in, booting it is Gregory. And that allows Santiago to reach first base on an E5. Third error of the inning. There's a meeting on the mound once again with 2 runners on base and a River Dasher to bat. So Bowser on second, Juanipa on first.
The pitcher, number 1, Landon Johnson.
So Landon Johnson now batting. This is his first at-bat. See what he does. Schuster sets. Fires to the righty and Johnson. Taken high and outside, ball 1. On deck, Levi Banks. The 1-0. Taken high, 2 balls, no strikes. Aces just need 1 more to be in run rule territory. Two balls, no strikes. And here it is. Down low, 3-0. Breeze once again coming in from right field on this chilly evening. Schuster sets 3-0. Here it is. A bit of a stutter step, should have been a balk, and it is. And ball 4. And that's going to be most likely the day. So on the balk. Well, see if the umpire even did call the balk. If he did, the at-bat is not over as of yet. If not, then bases are loaded. Now there will be a conversation between both umpires. Looks like they're just going to call it a walk. So bases are going to be loaded. And they're going to keep Schuster into the ballgame. With bases loaded, Levi Banks the batter. Banks so far today is hitless, a walk, and a pop out and a fly out.
Levi, money in the banks.
He is the 10th batter to bat in this inning. Infield in. The pitch. Swung on, number to short. Mays boots it right behind him, allowing the run to score. Everyone else does just advance 1 base. So another playable ball on the infield that is not able to be made. And a run scores, and that is going to be the ball game. So a run rule walk-off for the Aces, 11-1, the final in this one in 5. The winning run scored as Bowser came in.